Lord, I've had some moments when my faith was weak. I've had some nights when I wondered if you were listening. I've had prayers that seemed to disappear into the silence. But after all these years, after everything I've walked through, I'm still here. And I still believe. I've walked through valleys I never thought I'd see. I've carried heavy questions that stayed inside of me. I've watched some dreams fade slowly from my hands. I've stood in places I could never understand. I've prayed for doors that never open wide. I've asked you for answers and waited through the night. I've wondered sometimes if my faith was strong enough. I've questioned my journey when the road became too rough. But every time I thought I couldn't make it, something deep inside me whispered once again, hold on. So I held on. Lord, I still believe, even when I cannot see. I still believe you are working here in me. When the answer doesn't come, when the night is long, I keep holding on to you. I'll keep singing my song. Lord, I still believe, after everything I've seen, though my heart has been broken, you are still my king. I may not understand what tomorrow will bring, but I still believe. I still believe. There were days I wanted to give up, not because I stopped loving you, but because I became tired of waiting, tired of wondering, tired of asking the same question over and over. Lord, when? But you taught me something during those days. Faith isn't always a shout. Sometimes faith is a whisper. Sometimes faith is getting out of bed when your heart doesn't want to. Sometimes faith is praying one more prayer. Sometimes faith is saying, Lord, I don't understand, but I'm still here. I remember the things I once prayed for. Some you gave me, some you took away. Some you changed, some you answered in ways I never expected, and some I'm still waiting for. But I've learned not to measure your goodness by the speed of an answer. You're still good while I'm waiting.
You're still good while I'm crying.
You're still good while I'm confused.
You're still good when I don't understand.
And if I never get every answer I've asked for, I will still say, you are good, Lord. I still believe, even when I cannot see. I Maybe somebody listening tonight has been disappointed. You prayed, you believed, you expected one thing, and something completely different happened. You thought the door would open, it closed. You thought someone would stay, they left. You thought the answer would come quickly, it didn't. And now you're wondering if you should stop believing. But don't let one painful chapter make you throw away the whole story. God is not finished. You don't know what He's doing behind the scenes.
You don't know
what He's protecting you from.
You don't know
what He's preparing.
You only know
what you can see. God sees more. I've learned that sometimes the blessing isn't getting what I wanted. Sometimes the blessing is becoming Lord.
Lord, I still believe.
Even when I cannot see, I still believe.
I still believe.
You are working here in me. When the answer doesn't come,
when the night is long,
when the night is long, I'll keep holding on to you. I keep singing my song. Lord, I still believe.
After everything I've seen,
After everything I've seen,
though my heart has been broken,
you are still my King.
I may not understand
What tomorrow will bring, but I still believe. I still believe. Lord, after all the years, after all the storms, after all the unanswered questions, after all the tears, Lord, I'm not asking you for everything to change tonight. I'm just asking, hold me a little longer, because I'm tired. I've been strong for a long time, and tonight I need somewhere to rest my soul. I've carried this heart through so many seasons. I've smiled through pain that nobody could see. I've told everybody, don't worry, I'm all right, while quietly wondering who would take care of me. I've walked through days when my strength felt empty. I've prayed through nights when sleep wouldn't come. I've wondered how much a weary heart can carry. I've asked myself, Lord, how much longer? But every time I thought I was finished, some little voice inside me would say, keep going. So I kept going, not because I was strong, but because you were holding me. God, hold me a little longer. My heart is tired tonight. I've walked so far through so much darkness. I need your hand in mine. me lose my way. When I don't have the strength to stand, be my strength today. Hold me, hold me, hold me, Lord, hold me, Lord. There are burdens I never told anybody. There are tears I wiped away alone. There are questions I've carried for years. There are memories I wish I could forget. And sometimes the hardest part is pretending that everything is fine. People see the smile, they don't see the struggle behind it. They hear the words, they don't hear the silence afterward. But you know every hidden tear. You know every sleepless night. You know every moment when I sat quietly and wondered if I could keep going. That's why I don't have to explain myself to you. You already know. Lord, I've learned that being tired doesn't mean I've lost my faith. Sometimes tired just means I've been carrying something too heavy for too long. So tonight, I'm putting it down. The fear, the worry, the regret, the disappointment, the loneliness, the questions, the things I cannot control. I'm laying them at your feet. I can't carry them another mile. God, hold me a little longer. My heart is tired tonight. I've walked so far through so much darkness. I need your hand in mine. God, hold me a little longer. Don't let me lose my way. When I don't have the strength to stand, be my strength today. Hold me, hold me, Lord. Maybe you're listening, and you're tired too. Maybe you spent your whole life being the strong one. Everybody comes to you. Everybody asks you for help. Everybody expects you to have the answer. But who do you call when you're the one who needs help? Who holds you when you're the one who wants to cry? Who reminds you that you don't have to be strong every second? God does. You can bring your weakness to Him. You can say, Lord, I'm tired. And He won't turn away. You can say, Lord, I'm afraid. Lord, if anybody had told me I'd make it this far, I wouldn't have believed them. I've seen some things, I've lost some things, I've cried some tears, I've walked some roads I never thought I'd survive. But look at me now, I'm still standing, not because I was strong enough, because you were faithful enough. I've walked through seasons that tested my soul. I've carried some burdens that made me feel old. I've watched some dreams disappear from my sight. I fought through the darkness and waited for light. I've known disappointment, I've known regret, I've made some mistakes I still haven't forgotten yet. I've had people promise they'd always be there. Then one day I looked around and nobody was there. But when I thought I was standing alone, I discovered your hand was holding my own. And somehow, some way, you kept me. After all I've been through, I'm still standing. After all of the tears, I'm still here. When the world said I wouldn't make it, you whispered, don't you fear. After all I've been through, I'm still standing. My heart may be wounded, but it's beating again. I don't have all the answers, but I know this much: God has been faithful to me. There were nights I thought my story was over. I looked at my circumstances and couldn't see another chapter. I wondered how I could keep going when everything felt so heavy. But somehow morning came, and somehow I got up, and somehow I took another step. That step became another and another, until one day I looked behind me and realized I had traveled farther than I thought. Sometimes the miracle isn't a mountain moving. Sometimes the miracle is that God gives you strength enough to take another step.
I remember
the things that broke my heart.
I remember
the words that cut deeply.
I remember
the doors that closed. I remember the people who left. I remember the prayers that seemed unanswered, but I also remember the nights God gave me peace. I remember the mornings He gave me strength. I remember the moments when something inside me said, keep going. And now I know that voice was grace. After all I've been through, I'm still standing. After all of the tears, I'm still here. When the world said I wouldn't make it, you whispered, don't you fear. After all I've been through, I'm still standing. My heart may be wounded, but it's beating again. I don't have all the answers, but I know this much: God has been faithful to me. Maybe you're listening and you've been through something nobody knows about. Maybe you had to be strong in silence. Maybe you had to keep working while your heart was hurting. Maybe you had to smile around people while crying when you were alone. I want you to know your survival matters. The fact that you're still here matters. You may not feel strong,
you may not feel victorious,
you may still have questions,
but you're here.
and that means the story isn't finished. Don't let today's pain convince you that tomorrow has nothing to offer. I've learned that scars don't mean you failed. Scars mean you survived something. They are reminders of places where pain once lived. But scars can become testimony. They can remind you that the thing you thought would destroy you didn't. The tears didn't destroy you. The disappointment didn't destroy you. The rejection didn't destroy you. The waiting didn't destroy you. The loneliness didn't destroy you. And the storm didn't destroy you. Because God was with you. So I won't be ashamed of what I've been through. I won't hide every scar. I won't pretend the road was easy. I'll tell the truth, it hurt, it was hard. I cried, I struggled, I wanted to quit, but God kept me. After all I've been through, I'm still standing. After all of the tears, I'm still here. When the world said I wouldn't make it, you whispered, don't you fear. Oh, after all I've been through, I'm still standing. My heart may be wounded, but it's beating again. I don't have all the answers, but I know this much: God has been faithful to me. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know what yesterday taught me. God is faithful, and if He kept me through all those years, He can keep me through whatever comes next. So I won't complain, I'll praise, I won't run, I'll trust, I won't hide, I'll testify. Lord, I've come to you again. I don't have all the answers. I don't know which way to turn, but I know who I'm talking to. So Lord, make a way for me where I cannot see one. Make a way. I've reached some places where the road seemed to end. I've looked at my troubles and wondered where to begin. I've searched for an answer with nowhere to go. I've stood in the silence with nobody knowing. I've counted my options, but none of them worked. I've tried to be strong when my heart was hurt. I've looked at the mountain standing in my way and whispered your name at the end of the day. Because sometimes all a tired soul can say is, Lord, make a way. Lord, make a way for me where I cannot see. Open up a door where there seems to be no key. When the road is blocked and I don't know where to turn, lead me with your mercy. Teach my heart to trust. Lord, that sometimes the way God makes doesn't look like the way I expected. I wanted one door, He gave me another. I wanted one answer, He gave me wisdom. I wanted everything to change overnight. He gave me strength to face another morning. And at first, I didn't recognize the blessing. I was looking for a miracle that looked spectacular. But sometimes the miracle is quiet.
Sometimes the miracle
is simply having enough strength to keep going. I've watched people reach places I thought I'd never see. I've watched opportunities pass me by. I've wondered if my time had passed, but you reminded me my journey doesn't have to look like theirs. You know my beginning, you know my ending, you know every road I've walked, and you know the road ahead. So I don't need to compare,
I don't need
to hurry,
I don't need
to force a door. If you close it,
I'll trust you.
if you open it,
I'll walk through.
if you tell me to wait, I'll wait. Just don't let me walk without you. Lord, make a way for me where
I cannot see,
open up a door
where there seems to be
no key. When the road is blocked and I don't know where to turn, lead me with your mercy. Teach my heart to trust. Lord,
make a way for me.
I know you can when I don't understand it. I'll still trust your plan. If I cannot see the road,
If I cannot see the road,
I'll follow where you lead.
Lord, make a way for me.
You've always been my need. Maybe you're listening with a problem that looks impossible. Maybe you've tried everything you know. Maybe you've asked every person you thought could help. Maybe you've reached the point where you have to admit, I can't do this by myself. Don't be ashamed of that sentence. Sometimes that's where faith begins. When your own strength runs out, you discover that God's strength never did. So bring Him the impossible thing. Bring Him the problem you've been hiding. Bring Him the situation you don't know how to explain. And say, Lord, make a way. I remember some doors I begged you to open. Now I'm grateful you didn't at the time. I thought you were holding me back. Years later, I realized you were protecting me. That's why I don't want to force anything anymore. I don't want what you don't want from me. I don't want a blessing that destroys my peace. I don't want an opportunity that takes me away from your purpose. I want your way, even when it's slower, even when it's harder, even when I don't understand it. Your way. If the road is narrow, lead me. If the road is long, strengthen me. If the road is dark,
Stay beside me.
if the answer is delayed, give me patience. And if the door never opens, give me peace. Lord,
Make a way for me.
where I cannot see,
Open up the door.
where there seems to be no key. When the road is blocked, Lord, tonight I don't have many words. I've prayed every prayer I know. I've said everything I know to say, so tonight, if my mouth can't find the words, hear my heart. There are nights when I sit in silence, staring at the ceiling with tears in my eyes. I wanna tell you everything I'm feeling, but every word gets lost inside. I've carried pain I couldn't explain. I've hidden wounds behind a smile. I've told the world that I was doing fine while my heart was breaking all the while. But you know the tears I never showed. You know the prayers I never spoke. You know the places inside my heart that still hurt. And tonight, I'm bringing all of it to you. When I can't pray, hear my heart. When I can't speak, Lord, you know. When the tears are all I have, let them become my prayer. When I can't pray, hold me close. When I don't know what to say, I may be silent in this moment, but my heart is calling your name. I've spent years learning how to pray. I've learned the words, I've learned the songs, I've learned how to speak about faith. But there are moments when words disappear. Pain can do that. Grief can do that. Loneliness can do that. Sometimes your heart gets so tired that even prayer feels heavy. And that's when I learned something beautiful. God doesn't need a perfect prayer. He doesn't need a speech. He doesn't need the right words. He knows before I speak. He knows
Before I ask,
He knows
before the tears fall,
He knows. So tonight, I won't pretend. I won't dress up my pain. I won't hide behind religious words. I'll simply say, Lord, I'm hurting. Lord, I'm tired. Lord, I miss what I lost. Lord, I don't understand. Please stay close. And if those are the only words I can give you, let them be enough. My heart, when I can't speak, Lord, you know. When the tears are all I have, let them become my prayer. When I can't pray, hold me close. When I don't know what to say, I may be silent in this moment, but my heart is calling your name. Maybe you're listening in the middle of a night nobody knows about. Maybe everyone thinks you're strong. Maybe they see you working. They see you smiling. They see you showing up. But they don't know how tired you are. They don't know how many times you've cried alone. They don't know how many questions you've carried. And maybe tonight you don't even know how to pray. That's all right. Sit quietly, breathe, let the tears come. You don't have to perform for God.
you don't
have to impress Him.
You can simply be honest.
He already knows what's inside you. There was a time when I thought silence meant God wasn't listening. I thought if I couldn't feel Him, He must have left, that I was wrong. Sometimes God is closest when everything feels quiet. Sometimes He is doing His deepest work beneath the surface, like roots growing where nobody can see, like healing happening beneath the wound, like morning forming somewhere inside the darkness. You may not see it, but God can. So I won't force the words tonight. I won't fight the silence. I'll sit with you. I'll breathe with you. I'll cry with you. And I'll trust that you understand what my mouth cannot explain. When I can't pray, hear my heart. Whoa, when I can't speak, Lord, you know. When the tears are all I have, let them become my prayer. When I can't pray, hold me close. When I don't know what to say, I may be silent in this moment, but my heart is calling your name. Lord, I think you heard me. Not because I said everything right, not because I prayed the perfect prayer, but because you already knew. You knew before I came. You knew before the tears. You knew before the silence, and you stayed. So tonight, I'll rest. I'll let you hold what I cannot. I'll let you carry what is too heavy. And when I wake, I'll try again. Maybe tomorrow, I'll find my voice. Maybe tomorrow, I'll sing. But tonight, my tears are my prayer. I've carried pain. I've hidden wounds behind a smile. I've told the world that I was doing fine, while my heart was breaking all the while. But you know the tears I never showed. You know the prayers I never spoke. You know the places inside my heart that still hurt. And tonight, I'm bringing all of it to you. When I Lord, there were times I thought I was alone. I looked around and nobody was there. But now that I look back, I can see it. You were there. You never left me. I remember nights when the room felt empty, when the silence seemed louder than the rain. I remember calling for somebody to hear me, but nobody came to take away the pain. I watched some people walk out of my life, people I thought would always remain. I learned that promises can sometimes disappear, and love can sometimes leave you with pain. But when everybody else had gone, you stayed. When I couldn't find a friend, you stayed. When I didn't know where to turn, you stayed. You never left me, even when I couldn't see. You never left me, the lonely nights, through the tears I cried, you were right beside me. Even when I thought you'd gone, you never left me. You never left me. And now I know I was never alone. There were seasons when I questioned everything. I wondered why some people had to leave. I wondered why some doors had to close. I wondered why the road became so hard. I thought losing people meant losing everything. But sometimes God removes people because He knows what I cannot see. Sometimes an empty seat is protection. Sometimes a closed door is mercy. Sometimes separation is preparation. And sometimes what feels like abandonment is God making room for something new. I've had days when my heart felt forgotten. I've watched the world keep moving while I stood still. I've seen other people celebrate their blessings while I was waiting for mine. And I'll be honest, there were moments when I wondered, Lord, did you forget me? But you reminded me, no, I never forgot you. I was there when you cried. I was there when you waited. I was there when you couldn't understand. I was there when you thought you were alone. You never left me, even when I couldn't see. You never left me when the world turned away from me. Through the lonely nights, through the tears I cried, you were right beside me. Even when I thought you'd gone, you never left me. You never left me. And now I know I was never alone. Maybe you're listening with an empty place in your heart. Maybe someone you loved is no longer there. Maybe somebody you trusted walked away. Maybe a relationship ended. Maybe a friendship changed. Maybe you were left standing in a place you never expected to stand. And you're wondering how you will continue. Listen, people may leave, circumstances may change, plans may fail, but God's presence is not temporary. He doesn't walk away because your season gets difficult. He doesn't disappear because your prayers take time. He doesn't abandon you because you don't understand. Lord, now I understand. The greatest blessing wasn't that everybody stayed. It was knowing that you stayed. People can come, people can go, life can change, seasons can change, but your love doesn't change. So if tomorrow another storm comes, I'll remember you were there yesterday, you're here today, and you'll be there tomorrow. I may not know who will walk beside me, but I know you will. and that's enough. So thank you, Lord. Thank you for every night you carried me. Thank you for every tear you collected. Thank you for every door where it turned you stayed. Lord, I've been waiting longer than I thought I would. I've asked you, I've prayed, I've cried, I've wondered, but I'm still here. And even though I don't understand the timing, I won't give up. I've been waiting for a door to open. I've been waiting for a change to come. I've been praying through the quiet seasons, wondering when the waiting would be done. I've watched the years move slowly past me. I've seen other dreams come alive. I've wondered if my moment had passed me. I've asked you, Lord, is this my time? But deep inside I hear a gentle whisper, keep waiting. So I wait. I'm still waiting, but I won't give up. Though I cannot see what you're doing, I will trust your love. If the answer takes a little longer, I'll still hold on. I'm still waiting, but I won't give up. I'm still praying, even through the tears. I'm still believing after all these years. I may not understand the timing of your plan, but I'm still waiting, and I'm still holding on. Waiting can test a person's heart. It can make you question everything. It can make you wonder if your prayer was ever heard. It can make you look around and ask why everybody else seems to be moving forward. I felt that. I've asked those questions, but you taught me. Your clock is not my clock. Your ways are not my ways. And your timing doesn't need my permission to be perfect. I wanted it yesterday. I wanted the answer now. I wanted the door to open immediately. But maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe the situation wasn't ready. Maybe the people weren't ready. Maybe there were things you were working on that I couldn't see.
Maybe waiting
wasn't punishment.
Maybe waiting
was preparation.
So I'm learning
not to hate the waiting.
I'm learning
to ask you, Lord, what are you building in me while I'm waiting? I'm still waiting, but I won't give up. Though I cannot see what you're doing, I will trust your love. If the answer takes a little longer, I'll still hold on. I'm waiting, and I'm still holding on. Maybe you're listening, and you've been waiting for something too. A breakthrough, a new opportunity, a restored relationship, a change in your situation, an answer to prayer. And you're tired of hearing people say, just wait, because they don't know how long you've already waited. They don't know how many nights you've cried. They don't know how many times you've asked God for a sign. But I want to tell you, don't let the length of the waiting make you believe. God has forgotten you. Silence is not the same as absence. Waiting is not the same as rejection. Lord, I've waited a long time, but I'm not ashamed of waiting anymore. Because now I know waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes the deepest work happens in silence. So while I'm waiting,
Make me strong.
make me stronger,
Make me wise.
make me wiser,
Make me more.
make me more patient,
Make me more.
make me more grateful, make me more like you. And when the answer comes, let me recognize it. Let me receive it with humility. Let me remember the season that prepared me. Until then, I'll keep praying, I'll keep worshiping, I'll keep believing, I'll keep walking, and I'll keep holding on. Because I may be waiting, but I am not forgotten. I may be tired, but I won't give up. Amen. Lord, I've been waiting longer than I thought I would. I've asked you, I've prayed, I've cried, I've wondered, but I'm still here. And even though I don't understand the timing, I won't give up. Lord, I don't know what tomorrow will bring. And tonight, I don't need tomorrow's strength. Just give me enough strength for one more day. One more day to breathe. One more day to believe. One more day to keep walking. I've carried some burdens for a long, long time. I walked through some valleys that were hard on my mind. I've smiled through the sorrow, I've hidden the pain. I've asked you for sunshine while standing in rain. Some mornings I wake up exhausted before the day has even begun. I wonder how I face everything waiting when my heart already feels undone. But then I remember you gave me today, and if you gave me today, you'll give me what I need for it. Give me strength for one more day. Lord, I'm asking you. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need to make it through. Give me strength for one more day when my heart is weak. Give me grace for every moment. Give me peace when I can't speak. One more day, one more day. Lord, that's all I'm asking for. I used to think I had to know the whole journey. I wanted every answer before I took the first step. But life taught me something different. You don't always show the whole road. Sometimes you show just enough light for the next step, and that's enough. I don't need to know where the road turns. I don't need to know how the story ends. I just need to know you're walking with me. There were days when I couldn't see anything good. Everything felt heavy. Every conversation felt difficult. Every responsibility felt bigger than my strength. And I wondered, Lord, how am I going to keep going? Then I learned
I don't have to carry tomorrow today.
tomorrow has its own grace.
Tomorrow has.
Today has its own mercy. And right now, I have enough for right now. Give me strength for one more day. Lord, I'm asking you. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need to make it through. Give me strength for one more day when my heart is weak. Give me grace for every moment. Give me peace when I can't speak. One more day. One more day. Lord, that's all I'm asking for. Maybe you're listening after a difficult night. Maybe you woke up already tired. Maybe you have responsibilities waiting for you. Bills, work, family, decisions, problems, questions. And you're wondering how you're going to carry it all. Don't carry the whole week right now. Don't carry the whole year. Don't carry the rest of your life. Just carry today and let God carry you. Thank you, Lord. You gave me another day, and now I understand. Another day is another gift. Another breath is another opportunity. Another morning is another chance to begin again. So tomorrow, when I wake up, I'll ask you again. Lord, give me strength for one more day. And if you give me another morning, I'll say thank you. If you give me another breath, I'll use it to praise you. If you give me another step, I'll take it with you. I don't know how many days I have left, but whatever days you give me, I want to walk in with you. One day at a time, one breath at a time, one prayer at a time, Lord. Give me strength for one more day. And when that day comes, give me strength for the next. Amen. tomorrow will bring. And tonight I don't need tomorrow's strength. Just give me enough strength for one more day, one more day to breathe, one more day to believe, one more day to keep walking. I've carried some burdens.
Some tears never make it to anybody's eyes. Some pain never gets spoken. Some battles nobody knows about. But you know, you see every tear, even the ones I hide. There have been nights when I cried in silence, turned my face away so nobody would know. I carried the weight of 1,000 questions, wondering how much longer this road would go. I smiled in the morning, I worked through the day, I answered the questions, I'm doing okay. But when the night came and everything grew quiet, I let all the tears I had hidden find their way. And Lord, you saw them, every single one. When God sees my tears, I know I'm not alone. When my heart is breaking, He knows what I don't show. When I cannot explain the pain inside my soul, He gathers every tear and reminds me I'm His own. When God sees my tears, I know He understands. When I cannot find the strength, He reaches for my hand. I may cry through the night, but morning will still come, because the God who sees my tears will never let me go. I've cried over people I couldn't bring back. I've cried over dreams that slipped through my hands. I've cried over moments I wish I could change. I've cried over seasons I didn't understand. I've cried because I was tired of pretending. I've cried because I didn't know what to do. And sometimes I cried without knowing why I was crying. I just knew I needed you. There are tears that come from disappointment,
Tears that come,
from loneliness,
tears that come from waiting,
tears that come when you've been strong for everybody else for too long. And Lord, you don't shame those tears.
You don't tell me to hide them.
You don't tell me to pretend.
You simply say,
come to me. So here I am, I'm coming. When God sees my tears, I know I'm not alone. When my heart is breaking, He knows
but morning will still come, because the God who sees my tears will never let me go. Maybe you're listening after everybody has gone to sleep. The house is quiet, the lights are low, and you're sitting there with tears in your eyes, wondering if anybody would understand what you're carrying. I want you to remember, God sees you. He sees the tears you wipe away quickly.
He sees the tears
you don't let fall.
He sees the tears
you cry when nobody is watching. He knows why they are there, and you don't have to explain everyone. He already knows. I used to think crying meant my faith was weak, but now I understand. Sometimes tears are what happens when faith has been carrying too much weight. Even Jesus cried, so I don't have to be ashamed of my tears.
I can cry
and still believe.
I can hurt
and still worship.
I can be tired.
I can be tired and still trust. I can have questions
and still love God.
Because faith doesn't mean you never hurt. Faith means you don't hurt alone. So let the tears fall.
Let them fall.
You don't have to apologize for being human.
God is close
to the broken heart. And when your words run out, your tears can speak. When God sees my tears, I know I'm not alone. When my heart is breaking, He knows, but I don't show. When I cannot explain the pain inside my soul, He gathers every tear and reminds me I'm His own. When God sees my tears, I know He understands. When I cannot find the strength, He reaches for my hand. I may cry through the night, but morning will still come, because the God who sees my tears will never let me go. Lord,